Well, hello, my friends, and welcome back for the second video in our collaboration series, the hashtag Inspired Challenge 2026 that I am doing with my friend Julie from Paper Play with Julie K. These were Julie's suggestion for February, and now I am obsessed. So thanks, Julie. These are the Doily double pocket or envelope inspired by Embellish the Story. And I will have a link to Embellish the Story's video that inspired Julie to make these. It is a tutorial, and now I can't stop making these. And Julie sent me doilies to play with, so thank you, Julie. I used your doilies for these, and look at this. These are so cute. So this one I used, I think it was an 8-inch doily. Right? It's just so cute. I put Velcro to close mine because I just thought that was cute. But see, here is one pocket back here, and then there's another pocket right here in the front. So cute. And I think I'm going to follow Julie's example, and I am going to start saving some of these things we're making and then put a journal together at the end of the year. I think that's going to be a really great idea. So I absolutely love how this turned out. Now, these are lined with parchment paper, these two. I did line two with fabric, and I'll show you. But in the tutorial, she glues the parchment paper to the doily, but I didn't do that. This is what I used because I sew a lot of things, so I have a lot of heat and bond around. And I knew I wanted to sew the pocket, and I thought it would just be easier and less messy if I ironed on some of the light heat and bond to the doilies. It worked amazing. So I used heat and bond to adhere the parchment paper to the doily, and the ones I did in fabric, I did the same. Now, if you are going to sew yours like I did, you're going to want to use the light sewable heat and bond. But if you are not going to sew, you can use the heavier weight heat and bond that's not recommended to sew over. But it was just easier for me because my iron is right here and I use it all the time. And me and glue tend to make a giant mess. I will just say that you want to have parchment paper covering your ironing board so you don't get any adhesive on that, and between your project and your iron so you don't get any adhesive on that. But really worked really well. And see, there's the parchment paper. I decided not to take the parchment paper all the way up because I still wanted this to kind of look lacy. And it does. I think it's so cute. So there's that one. And I did follow some of her other suggestions. So that tutorial is just full of suggestions. So I did make a smaller one. How cute is this? It's so cute. Look at it. Stinking adorable. And this one also has Velcro. And this one is the parchment paper. Did I put anything in here? I thought I did. No, I got 2 empty pockets, but that's okay. I'll fill them later. So the pocket in the front and then the inner pocket. These are so cute. And I did sew all of mine because, what? They're so precious. And these are actually scraps I had left over from printable kits from Doreen at Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. Thank you for the lovely digitals, Doreen. So I was going through my scrap bin and used some of those things. And I think they're all from different digital kits. So, sorry. But so cute. So those are those two. They're envelopes with little Velcro closures. Then I decided to make a journal pocket. How precious. How precious is this? So let me take this out of the front pocket and then out of the back pocket to show you that these are actually lined in fabric. And that also worked amazing. You can see a little bit of it through there. But so this technique with the heat and bond really works well with the paper doilies that don't have a lot of holes in the middle, right? So I used kind of the more solid doilies for this technique. I don't know how well it would work if it was all lacy. I'm not sure. So, but these are really nice and covered in fabric. I mean, that feels like it's substantial. Really nice. So I'm kind of loving this, and I'm probably going to make these all the time. So Julie, thank you so much for recommending this. You could fold this over and make an envelope. I'm just leaving this one as a pocket for my journal. So cuties. Good. Stinking cute. And I just went minimal. All I did was put this one applique, and then I just left it because I think it's so pretty. Just the doily pocket with the stitching around the edge. I don't think it needs anything. It's super cute. So there is that one. And then this one I left to clip around a page, so it will go over a page like this. So you'll see this on the one page side, you'll see this on the other page side, and then you can just clip it onto the page itself. Yes. So I loved that idea, so I did that. This is another piece from one of Doreen's digital kits, and actually all the snippets on this one is from one of Doreen's physical kits. So Doreen, you can order her digitals on her Etsy shop, but she has a physical kit club that usually has a waiting list, but you can reach out to her and see if there's a spot. And I love just taking bits out of that. So these are all snippets from one of her physical kits. Absolutely love. And so this one is lined with fabric also. Isn't that precious? Just precious. And then this has a little card. Isn't that cute? In there, but you could also stick something in this front pocket also, which is nice. But I think I want this little miss in the back pocket. So cute. And so I did bring the fabric all the way up to the edges, and I really like the way that looks. I think that is absolutely precious. And then here is the side of that, another piece from one of Doreen's kits, one of my snippet strips, and just cute little bits. So Julie, these were so much fun. Thank you for suggesting these, because I see a lot more of these in my future. How cute are these? And I can't wait to see Julie's take on this tutorial. So hop on over and see what she made, and you can find the link to her channel, of course, in my description box. And I would love for you to leave me a comment and let me know if you're playing along with this hashtag, because it's really been a good time. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.